Action!
And he's like shouting at me and shouting at me and shouting at me. Today is the day of the hardest scene. First of all, I would like to say, please expect to see this hat jacket combo on me every day until the weather changes, because it makes me happy. It's very colourful and I feel great. I just finished a full day of rehearsals and blocking for a film that I'm working on. And blocking, for anyone that doesn't know, is when the performers will figure out where in the set they're going to be moving around, and they show that to the crew so that the crew can be like, okay, I want to set up a camera here, it's going to be stationary, maybe I want a handheld one, I'm going to follow you in this direction. It's just that they figure out, how can we get the shots of you, where are you going to go, where are you going to end up. The film that we're working on is a dystopian movie, which is my favourite genre, so I'm really happy. I got this role because I did a short film a few years ago, and the people that worked on that short film remembered me and then asked me to audition for this role, which was awesome. So we did 4 days of rehearsing today and blocking, and then we have a full shoot day tomorrow, and then after that we have 2 more full shoot days, so I'm really excited. Anyway, I'm in Birmingham, baby. This is my hometown, these are my people, and I get to see my friends and my family this weekend as well, since I'm here to shoot. I just discovered this game, but I'm a winner.
I absolutely destroyed them in the last round. I even had pieces left. Yeah, they recorded this one. In the last game, they were like, "Where's the humility?"
I didn't say shit in the last game.
They said to me, "Why don't you be humble?" And pulling out the camera.
It's day 2 of working on the film. We're gonna shoot scene 1 today, so we're gonna spend the whole day shooting scene 1. So I'm really excited. I didn't actually get to try my costume yesterday, but I saw it on the railing. So we're gonna do costume, makeup. We did the blocking yesterday, we'll run it again, and then we'll start filming. Also, one last positive thing, I got a taxi to set today, and because I had some bulk balance, my taxi was 8 pence.
Aight. Camera set and rolling.
Rolling. 14. Take 1.
Mark. Thank you.
Are you happy, Luanda? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, and action.
Look at my titty socks. I spent some time with my friend whilst I was in Brum, and we went to Weatherspoons, of all places, guilty as charged, because I suggested it. I love Spoons, okay? Spoons is the only place that I can afford to eat and drink at the same time. But listen, you get what you pay for in there as well, you know? And long story short, not that I told any of the story at all, but Bouncer, who was a black man, ended up shouting at me. But he was shouting at me for other people because I didn't actually do anything wrong. But it was more of a performance of masculinity, and it was for a table of white women. So he's shouting at me and he's being horrible and really unreasonable, and he's like standing over me and shouting at me. And then he's turning to this table of white women and trying to get them involved and trying to be like, right, so what do you think, ladies, and all of this stuff. And they're very much looking at him like, we don't know what's going on. Also at the same time, my friend and I, because this was when we were having a drink in the smoking area, my friend and I got acquainted with them because there were 2 people getting off in the corner, and we were all just, you know, laughing about the fact that these people are like getting off in the corner. So we were already having jokes between each other, so they didn't jump on the bandwagon of like, let's hate this person. And the reason why I say hate is because if this man is trying to harm me by being like verbally abusive, shouting at me, abusing his power as a Weatherspoons bouncer, so big and strong and important, but he's trying to harm me for entertainment of white women, for approval of white women, and probably his other bouncer friends. It's a tale as old as time, but because we live in a world where race affects your experience, race also affects the relationship that you have with yourself. So if people treat you like you're less valuable because you're black, then you might believe that you're less valuable because you're black. But if you have the layer of being black and male and straight at the same time, because I'm not really talking about my black queer friends, I'm really talking about black straight men, and of course not all of them, just the ones that hate themselves enough to take it out on me. If the world has taught you that you're less valuable because you're black, but you're valuable because you're male, you might want to just detach yourself one extra step from that blackness by being harmful to black female people. And it was honestly ridiculous. Like, what I think happened is that he walked past me and like kind of like pulled my hat a bit, and I was just like, wait, what did you do? He turns around and he's like shouting at me and shouting at me and shouting at me in a way that felt planned, in a way that felt like a performance. And the fact that he, you know, then tried to get this table of white women involved just proves to me that it was a performance. And I don't know if he successfully gaslighted me and he actually did pull my hat, like maybe he walked past me and he was so close to me that it like moved, but I don't see that as a possibility because I didn't feel his body on my back, so it had to have been your hand, right? And I think, you know, you saw me, you saw a black female person and you thought that's going to be my target for bullying. And this is in the exact same way that I was talking about the other day when I was talking about that awful person. Again, this was in a bar and I need to, should I just stay inside? But that person that I talked about, who was a white woman who chose me to bully again because I'm black and female, and experiences like that with her wouldn't happen if she wasn't following someone else's lead. If lots of straight self-hating black men didn't choose black females as their target, then maybe problematic white women wouldn't join in so much, you know? So it was a really frustrating situation because I was having such a nice time with my friend and we haven't seen each other in months and we were talking for hours and it was at the very end of our night. So again, while he shouted at me, I got up and I just left because it was the end of the night anyway. We were already discussing how are we getting home, and I wasn't going to stay longer to like prove a point with this guy or to continue arguing with him. I reminded him, you know, that he's a bouncer from Weatherspoons. Put your life into perspective real quick, humble yourself real quick, and I left. I appreciated the fact that the women on the table that he was trying to impress weren't buying into it at all, and I don't know if it's just because they're just decent people or if it was because we already got unacquainted, so they were kind of like, I don't think this person's me, like they don't think I'm starting on people for nothing, because that's just not my vibe. It's not what I go outside for. Again, people choose me. I do not choose this for myself. I can be the person that I know that I am, and then there are also things that are outside of my control, like racism and sexism, which, hey man, if you're new here, we're going to talk about it a lot, okay? The way that you are treating me is just a reflection of how you view yourself, and that means that you don't like who you are, and that makes me sad. To be really honest with you, I think a lot of the times, like I said last time, that my beauty and my confidence, whilst being beautiful and confident in a black female body, triggers people, because it's like, why do you like who you are? That's not your place in the world. Let me remind you where you're supposed to be. That's what happened with the white woman from the bar who told me that I'm unattractive because I'm black. That's what happened with this black man. It bothers me. I'm sad. That's as far as it goes. You're not knocking who I am. I wish you the best. Get a therapist, read a book, touch some grass, hug your mom, who also looks like me, and stop embarrassing yourself. I hope that you learn to love who you are, and if you don't, I hope that you stop making it everyone else's problem. We have day 2 of filming tomorrow. Also, look, I switched it up because I forgot that I had this massive, comfortable, cozy coat. I look like a tangerine is literally giving birth to me, but that's not important. It's not important. It's a little bit wet. It's a little bit wet outside, but it's day 3 of filming, so I'm super excited to film the scenes that we've been working on.
And action! And cut that there, guys. That's great. You happy? Yeah, I'm happy.
4th and final filming day, and today is the day of the hardest scenes for me. the scenes that we're working on today are like the finale of the film, and I was able to get there in rehearsals last week. Like I was happy with what we did in rehearsals last week, so I'm really just hoping that I can just do that same thing again today when we're filming. Okay, it's raining. Okay.
Ready to go? Yeah. Ready.
Well, I'm so-
I'm gonna be fucking so cheeky.
oh, come on.
If we get this now, I'm gonna get another shot of come on, Jane.
No, I think we should get that shot. I agree.
Like a
I
close-up.
agree.
Come
Yeah.
on, Jane.
No, I agree.
That's essential.
Right. And also because like in my head, like I'm doing like small
sorry,
close-up
I've lost
movements.
that.
with my face, because I'm like, oh, the camera's there,
We
but
can
it's
get
not.
it.
It's
We
in my
can get
head.
it. Oh, I got this. Got this. Yeah. Yeah, I think we need it.
Yeah, everything is disconnected. Where's the Bluetooth still on?
Everything.
Yeah, seems like it.
Jan, how crazy cheeky of me.
Yeah.
Your face just then I looked at you in the background. You're like,
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree.
what?
I did a job recently.
No.
Like when you find a stereo
So
tunes out.
I'm just.
Yeah.
Take one.
Yeah, Mark, please, thank you. Great. Camera set.
And 3, 2, 1, action.
For me, I thought it was like something like this, like something like this, saying "come on."
But if it's like that, then we've seen that in the background.
Soul, choose now, please.
Okay, we're gonna do this tomorrow if we have time in a gap where we can shoot against this wall.
Yeah.
There's no set changes on this wall.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all,
great.
And it's close up.
That's a shot.
So we can do
Shall we?
tomorrow.
Can we just take a picture of that then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
then we know what we're shooting, so we remember this.
I just need that in like 5 minutes. In like,
Saying "come on, Jane."
Come on,
Yeah,
Jane.
Thank you.
Okay, do you want to record this?
No.
Okay,
This is just for
Okay,
reference
just
for
let
us.
me see a photo.
Come on, Jane, tomorrow. Alright, let's cut there. That's perfect.
Camera cut.